welcome to the. I don't know what I'm titling this, so it's just the XCRunner podcast currently, episode 2, the second iteration, featuring this guy over here.
Hi.
Josh Gill. We run together sometimes when there isn't a global pandemic going on.
Yeah, we like to do that a little bit.
Do you want to introduce yourself to maybe like one person that is listening to this that doesn't know who you
are? My name's Josh. I'm a junior. I currently run at Central Washington University. I'm an accounting major. It's pretty sick.
How's accounting going now that it's online?
I'm actually kind of mad because I have some pretty hard classes and they're all going to be online, so I'm not looking forward to it. I got a message from one of my professors on Canvas and it kind of it made me pretty sad.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be able to switch to gen eds mostly.
Really?
Yeah, I'm taking one major specific class.
Dude, what? Aren't you taking an art class with all the freshmen and stuff?
No, I'm taking an English gen ed, and I'm taking Theater 101 online, which I'm pretty hyped about. And then
Theater 101 online.
Yeah, so I'm probably just going to watch stuff and then write about it.
Dude, that's gonna suck. Well, at least you don't have to do the 4-hour
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm taking it online as opposed to in person.
Yeah, no, it's way better now that I think about it. But I mean, shoot, you still gotta look up stuff and watch plays, which could probably be a little boring.
Yeah, but I mean everything's gonna be really boring, so it's just
true.
Whatever. I'm just gonna grind through it. And then I have my one class that I'm actually gonna have to try more in, put more effort into is I have physiology, but we'll see. I'm taking that class, and Madison and Molly are both taking it, so
okay, sick.
Hopefully we'll be able to work together on it. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't think it'll be too bad though. It'll be fine. One thing is, I have a desktop, so if someone's like, hey, I was talking to Spence, and he's like, yeah, my professor's requiring that you use a webcam to take quizzes.
Yeah.
I don't have a webcam. So, do I just take an L and a 0?
I think you just gotta get a webcam at that point, bro.
Rip.
You're also running Windows 07 or something, right?
Hey, whoa. It's 7 XP.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Jeez, it's really cool. I have the old Windows start menu, which is way nicer than the new one.
Does it make the sound? You know what I'm talking the
do 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 do. Whatever.
Yeah,
yeah, it does make that sound.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, I hear it every day. It's so good. It has the red, blue, green, yellow little square flag thing.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Yeah. So
does it have the circle what's the start button?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The old school start menu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got that too. It's so cool. I could upgrade to Windows 10 at any time, and I've just chosen not to. No, I think
it's way better. It's literally so much better.
I did at one point and I hated it, so I changed back.
You can change back?
It was a really difficult process. I had to run a backup on my computer.
What?
I had to restore a backup, essentially save on my hard drive.
Yeah.
That went back a year. So, it was super weird. But
I'm about to get Windows 99 on my laptop or something if that's the case.
Dude, Windows 99 would be pretty lit.
That'd be pretty dope.
Then you could talk to your computer and it would get all of your references that you're making.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, how's running going?
Running has been going pretty decently. This was like my first week, like actually, like doing stuff because I took a down week last week and I ran like 30 miles.
Oh yeah.
But I did 40 this week and I had a workout,
Okay.
so I'm back to it. BC sent us like a training plan.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and I told BC I was like I want a training plan like specifically for like strength training and like what I'm saying like aerobic building like I'm like it's not like more towards speed, it's more towards like
It's
getting
not
my
like
aerobic
base
system built up.
phase, so to like speak. It's more just like, hey, I want to just like absolutely work strength.
Right, yeah, and so he was like, yeah, got it, cool. And like he sends me and Trevor the exact same plan, and Trevor did not tell him to do that.
Yeah, Trevor was telling me that his like stuff that he got is insane.
Yeah, no, there's some beefy workouts in there, and the pace ranges are pretty spicy.
I saw his easy range is supposed to dip under 6.
Mine
Like,
goes to like 604.
dude, that's legitimately like me tempoing.
It's basically tempo, or like my tempo pace at the end of it gets down to like low 520, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, and there's a 6 mile tempo in it too. It's the second to last workout,
ugh.
so I'm like sick.
Yeah, I didn't get one of those plans from BC because I'm still doing track workouts.
Right.
So good luck with that.
How's that going?
Everyone's been like, oh, I can't believe that you're still doing track workouts. Like, props to you, dude. I couldn't do that. And then I hear about what you guys are doing, and I'm like, yeah, kind of glad. Um,
Yeah.
Track workouts are fine. A lot of the tracks around town are closed, but I live like just under a mile away from this like middle school dirt track that's obviously not closed because it's not really
Uh-huh.
something you can close. Um, but it's super weird because I was training with you guys and then I left right before all the restrictions got put in place. And I was running like harder, arguably, but like slower because I'm on a dirt track and it's
Oh,
always
right.
like partially flooded, so I have to swing out to the middle of the track on the backstretch every lap.
Yeah.
But then like over time I've been gradually like I was then like hitting pace for a little bit and now I'm like kind of pushing the front end of pace but like on this like garbage track. So it's been a nice little thing to watch progress.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of like yeah, I'm doing track workouts, but I'm kind of like jokingly like, oh, but like I'm training on dirt, so I'm getting ready for cross.
Yeah, you're getting ready for cross too.
But dude, I've been running one 1500 workout every week, and it just feels so right. Feels
What
good.
the heck? You're doing a 1500 workout?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, dude.
Kev was like, yeah, I want you to do like a mile specific workout every week. I'm not doing like a 15 set and an 8 set, but I'm doing like, a mile worth of running at mile pace, and then I throw in a couple twos at the end to like work turnover.
No.
And I've broken 30 twice now in the 200s.
Are they supposed to be a mile pace?
No, they're just like, so
Go.
I do like a tempo, and then I do like a mile worth of just strictly at mile pace work.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
I take some extra recovery, and then I do 2x200 just faster.
Right.
And both weeks that I've done it, the splits have been exactly the same. I run a 30.1, and then I run a 29.9.
Dang, dude, you're zooming.
So it's just like before this I'd never broken 30 in a workout.
You're just like, oh my
Now
god.
I'm doing it just on a dirt track every week. I'm like, what am I doing?
Hey, it's on a dirt track too, so really you're running like a 28 on a
Yes.
regular track.
So long as it's actually accurate,
Oh, right. Yeah, that's another
which
thing.
I think it's pretty accurate. But I mean, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I don't really care.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang, dude, that's crazy. Is that the same track you did the workout on where I gave you the wrong?
When you told me 3x5, dude, that workout was so hard. So brutal.
Okay, like,
Give people some context on this one.
okay, so basically, this was the first week of like the season getting like shut down basically, and we were supposed to race that Saturday of the first week of everything getting shut down, but that meet got canceled, and so Kev gave us a workout, and the workout was Zach was back home, and so the workout was 5x3 minute fartlek, and then a hard mile at the end, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
And we had done this like 5x3 minute thing before.
and so he told us his workout on, I think, was it Thursday? It was probably like Thursday or something. It was like,
I think it was Friday because I was there on Thursday.
oh, okay. So he told us this on Friday, and it was supposed to be a Saturday workout. And so Zach was back home, and he texts me and he says, "Hey, what's the workout?" And in my defense, like I was, I was a little tired. Okay, it was like 9:30, so I was kind of sleepy, and I wasn't really thinking too much or thinking that hard at that time, and so and so I said it was a 3x5 minute fartlek instead of a 5x3.
Very minor typo.
Yeah, and these fartleks were like fast too. Like you're supposed
because
to.
You told me progress from starting at tempo, and you worked on a 5K pace.
Yeah.
But the kicker is that you told me 2-minute recovery.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because it was a 3 minute fartlek, so you get 2 minute recovery, and it's like.
But then suddenly I had 3x5 with 2-minute recovery. And the first one, I remember I was like, okay, I'm feeling it a little bit, but this is fine. I started at tempo. I worked down to like front end of tempo, just off front end. And then the second one comes, and I ran up this huge hit, like huge in air quotes. I ran up this hill in the second one, so I'm already like speeding up from faster than tempo down to like 10K pace. And I run up this hill, and I'm dying. And then I look at my watch after it's been like not that much time, I think, and it's like, oh, I have like 10 seconds until I have to start going again. I'm hurting so much. And the last one, I was just like, all right, we're just gonna run hard. And then you told me 5 to 10 minutes after the last fartlek, and then do a hard mile. I took the whole 10 minutes. I wasn't moving. I was just like, I took an 800 jog, and then on top of that, I took 10 minutes. It was hurting so much. I was like, I need as much for time to recover as I can get. And it was so bad. And I filmed the whole thing, and it was awful. So thanks.
It made you stronger, dude, if anything. You should be thanking me.
Yeah, I can't believe I ran a 4:53 or whatever I ran.
Yeah, that's solid, bro. Holy crap. I wouldn't... that sounded like that hurt.
It was so painful, but it's whatever. It's just a day in the life.
5 minutes at 5K pace too is essentially a mile. So
okay, so and it was supposed to progress, so I didn't quite start at 5K pace, but I was pretty on it. Like I was moving. So it was almost 5 minutes at 5K pace, and then recovering, and then coming back and running a mile as hard as you can. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Watching that video was just so painful for me because
the whole time you're just like, oh no.
I was like, I did this. Like I'm the reason he's going through this. I am the architect of his suffering. Like I just felt so bad.
Yeah. I mean,
after you got through the second one, and I just remember you just you were just like, I'm hurting so much.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god.
It was honestly, that's one of the hardest workouts I've probably ever done.
Yeah, no, it was not. That's not easy. That's not easy at all. Like
That
that's
wasn't what we were supposed to do at all. But I did it.
yeah. I mean, hey man, that whenever you're like racing like at least well, we're not racing until like September, but
Hopefully.
once you yeah hopefully, but once you're in a race and you're hurting really bad, just be like, hey, I did a 3 by 5 minute fart like at progressing to 5K pace. So I mean, I could do anything.
And like that doesn't even sound hard. Like
It doesn't sound hard at all.
easy, but it's so hard. So that was a great time. Speaking of hard workouts, I'm gonna do a 1K repeats later today. So
Today?
yeah,
When? It's like 5 o'clock right now.
I know. I woke up at like 1:30.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. So I did my shakeout at like 2:30.
Holy.
So you texted me like, "Hey, can we push this to 4:30?" And then I was like, "Okay." And then I went and did my shakeout run.
God, dude, what the heck?
It's just we haven't had school for weeks, and
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else. So like, I'm just like vibing.
Yeah, just sleeping. Just.
I'm just sleeping, and like I'm staying up watching YouTube and sleeping, and like making.
Okay, like honestly, though, same. Like I've been doing the same stuff, except my sleeping schedule definitely isn't as whacked out as yours, because yours is just like.
I'm trying to fix it, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress.
Hopefully, bro. The quarter starts in like
Less than a week.
less than a week. So.
That's why I'm hoping I don't have to video call into my classes. But dude, so track. Do you think there's going to be any? I mean, obviously there's not any NCAA or conference stuff, but do you think there's going to be any like more open meets like early summer?
Probably not. I mean, like this whole virus thing is supposed to last for a while. Like, I heard we were supposed to like be dealing with stuff with it until like late, like July, early August type stuff. So I mean, I don't really know if, at least in my area, like, because I'm gonna go back home for the summer hopefully, and I mean, like, I don't think like Seattle or anything's gonna be hosting any open meets or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool, I guess, because then you can actually like race. Like I haven't even raced until like since like indoor, and you guys haven't raced for a while. So
Yeah,
I mean, like,
raced since January.
yeah, dude. So I mean, like, if we could get our legs,
race.
yeah, exactly. I'm saying like, if we could get our legs moving for a little bit, like that'd be nice. But I don't really know if that's gonna actually happen or not.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like road races probably just aren't gonna. I mean, a lot of road races just straight up got canceled.
Right.
I think like the Boston Marathon got pushed until like October or something.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. So we'll see if that even happens.
Yeah.
I assume it probably will, unless things are still as bad as they are right now.
Do they like the Olympic trials for the marathon? Like since the Olympics got pushed back, do they have to like redo that
I
or?
don't think they have made any definitive statements on the Olympic trials for the marathon. I personally don't think that they should have to.
Right.
Just because like so much goes into training for the trials and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be cool for people that like just want to make the trials. It'd be like, oh, I can make it the year after instead. But like, you know, it happened. People who got top three got top three.
Right.
And it just gives those 6 people more time to specifically prepare for the Olympics as opposed to training for the trials again.
Yeah, totally. It would suck too to be like if they made you redo it.
You lose.
And then you lose out, and then you don't get your spot anymore. It's like, oh my god.
No, that would suck. Like,
Yeah, no, I'd be so mad. Like,
especially with like this Olympic cycle, like so many like underdogs and like dark horses made the team.
right? Like the one guy from Bellingham.
Like Jake Riley.
Right.
Made it. Yeah, and then and then the men's team was Gill and Rob, Jake Riley, and then Abdi, who's like 43.
Jeez, what the
So,
heck?
like, I don't know if he's gonna make it if they push it another. Like,
He's... Oh my god.
like, not that he's gonna like die, but like, he's past the projected prime of marathon running by like a good 10 years.
Oh, I thought you meant because he was gonna...
No, I'm not saying he's gonna die if they wait a year.
Okay, okay, yeah. I had that. I took that completely wrong. I didn't...
Took it down a very dark road.
Yeah, I was like, bro, he's not that old. He's only like 43. Like, he'll...
Yeah, this isn't the 1800s. Like,
Yeah, like, he'll be good. Like, he's a healthy guy.
well, obviously.
Yeah.
He beat out Meb for the oldest marathoner title.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, well, Meb was like 41, and he was, prior to the trials, he was the oldest U.S. Olympic marathoner in history from the previous Olympic cycle at Rio.
And then Abdi pulls up, and he's like, what's up?
And then Abdi's like, yo,
He's like, hey.
end this man's whole career.
Shows up in a cane, and like...
Dude, 43, has a cane, runs a marathon in like, what, 2:12 or something?
That's nuts.
And that course was rough, dude.
I heard it was a slow course, yeah. Yeah, no, jeez.
It would not have had fun doing that.
I feel bad for, like, didn't Des Linden get fourth?
It was a close race. She almost, she was like coming back, and then she almost caught up to, the lady who got third. I don't remember her name, but...
I just couldn't imagine running a marathon and getting fourth, and then just, like, just being one spot off.
Well,
And she was, like, close, right?
She was like seconds back.
Yeah, so, I mean, like...
And then
That's...
on the men's side, it was Leonard Career was seconds back and in fourth.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like, the finish was downhill, and he was like gaining on second and third on every downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like charging towards Abdi, like almost took this man's spot. And then he just gets fourth, and I'm like, oh dang. So
Abdi's just got that old man strain.
What?
I said Abdi just got that old man strain.
Yeah, he just ran away from him.
He's not today. He said not today.
Yeah, and then he just he's like, I'm not Rio, to Tokyo in 2021.
Yeah, 2021 now.
Yeah, so long as it still happens, it'll probably still happen.
Yeah, I don't think they would ever cancel the Olympics. Like, I guess, like, worst case scenario, they just keep pushing it further back.
They push it to the 2024 Tokyo Olympics. And then, like, days later, they have the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of lit, but also
That'd
awful.
be dope. Yeah, that would probably suck for, like, the marathoners, because, like, alright, like,
That's
just
when you
finish the
have
Tokyo one.
You have a B team.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just like,
And then
alright.
Des Linden can actually run on the Olympics team, and...
Yeah, dude.
Well,
She was the, like, pre-race favorite to win, too, which sucks.
Yeah.
But,
I just remember her getting so much clout for winning Boston.
yeah, well, it was such bad conditions at Boston.
Right.
Like, I think over 80% or something of all the pros dropped out.
Oh, wow.
So, she was just like, she finished.
And she was the first American in, like, a while to win it, right?
Yeah. And then second place was just some girl who's totally unknown. Barely, like, didn't even think she was going to be in the elite, like, start corral thing.
Oh, right.
So, that was insane. I don't remember who got third, but, whatever.
And she totally got overshadowed by Des Linden. That sucks. Like,
Well, people, like, afterwards, I think Flow Track, or, no, maybe not Flow Track, it might have been Let's Run? I don't know, some running website was, like, interviewing her, and they're like, yo, dude, like, how are you feeling? And they're like, I don't know, it hasn't really settled in yet. Didn't realize I got second until people told me after the race. Yeah, and she just she won a ton of prize money too. Like,
Really?
yeah, and most of the elite runners, they just get invited to run, and then they come and run. They don't have to pay an entry fee or anything.
Right.
This girl paid the entry fee, signed herself up, put her seed time in. The meet directors just put her in the elite field, and then she got second place and won I don't know, 10,000 or more just from one race.
Dude, that's wild. What the heck?
Just might have to start marathoning.
Yeah, seriously. Holy crap. No. That's I don't even know. That's insane.
Yeah, so not that the marathon's a little long. I know you're a bit more leaning towards the marathon, but
Shut up.
you are a 10K guy.
No. I'm telling. I haven't ran a 10K actually I did. I ran a 10K during cross, but I haven't ran a track 10K all year long. So I mean,
yeah,
oh no.
There's no track.
Yeah. I still haven't ran a 10K though. So I mean,
if we had a track season, you would be running a 10K in a few hours.
yeah. No, actually, I would have ran it yesterday. Me and Donovan were talking about it. We were talking about it. We're like, huh, that's so weird. It was 7 o'clock yesterday, and we're like, we should be running our prime 10K, our big 10K of the season right now. But instead, we were just making brownies.
Just yes.
We were just shoveling brownies into our face. We were just getting a heck of fat.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I like the 10K. Sounds fun, and then I don't want to train for it though.
I don't think training for it's that bad, or
it's not that it's bad. I just want to do faster stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to run fast for a little bit more so than just holding 78s and 77s for a mile as a rep.
2 mile at 10K pace. Okay, go cool down.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I feel like running 72s and 73s for 400s and 800s and 1200s is probably a lot more fun than a 2 mile at 78s.
Yeah, it's
oh,
we
God.
get that in cross country,
Yeah, it's essentially you know how we do some reps in cross on the track, we start off with a 16 on the track?
Yeah.
It feels like that the whole entire time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I did 1 week of 10K workouts last year, and it was just oh, I'm just going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of have to I guess you just kind of have to zone out for a little bit, which is what you do in a 10K too. You kind of just turn off your brain.
Dude, I don't know. I was not zoned out at regionals at all.
You were in it the whole time?
Well, okay, so I felt good early, right? But I went out kind of fast.
Yeah.
And then around just after 5K, I found the red line. I was on the red line, and I'm okay. So I had to just be mentally in it the whole time, being don't go over the line.
Yeah.
But I was also push the line.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely a weird state you have to be in, where you're I want to go faster, but then you're if I do, I'm gonna blow up, and I have a 10K, and so it's oh.
Yeah. I remember in the last half, I would I'd be catching up to a pack of people, and there would be a corner, and instead of just going around them, I would slow down and sit on them for 5 seconds as we go around this corner, and then I'd be okay, and then I would go around people. I would use the little turns around, sitting behind people as a little breather. I'm okay, calm down. Okay, now we gotta go.
How does it feel knowing that you beat
Derek Holdsworth?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 2-0 against Derek Holdsworth.
Wait, what?
He ran 2 meets all season, and one was regionals and one was the Western 10K.
He ran the Western 10K?
Yeah, and he ran like a mid to high 35.
Oh, get wrecked!
So I have a 2-0 record against Derek Holdsworth. For those that don't know, this dude is a beast. He was like nationally ranked in the 800. Runs a 148 in Division 2.
147, I think.
147?
I think it was 147.
Jeez.
Indoors too.
Yeah, he's really fast, but he's not as good as I am. So
Clearly.
yeah, dude, he's like, if regionals had been like, I don't know, 100 meters longer, he probably would have caught me. Like, he was flying at the end.
He was sandwiched between us too. Like it was like me. It was you, him, and then me. Like
Yeah,
that's wild.
91, 92, 93.
Yeah, I was right on him.
I also remember that he ran 32:09.99.
Yeah, what the heck? And I ran 32:10.1. I was like, ah.
I remember telling you what you ran after the race, and you're just like, shut up. Just
I was like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no. Because I was like, oh, that's a really good time. And then you're like, I just wanted to break 32:10. I'm like, oh.
Well, it wasn't like a goal of mine to like getting into the race. Like,
in the last
but the fact that I got
stretch,
it. Yeah, the fact that I got 32:10.1 is just like,
come on.
if I just dipped my head, you know, like if I just like leaned into it,
Dude, now
like I
you
probably
know
would have broke.
how Donovan felt at PLU last year.
What did he? What? Oh, did he run 16 flat?
He ran 16:00.04 as a PR.
No. That's tragic.
I remember I was behind him. I was like 4 seconds behind him, like the whole race. And I was like, oh man.
Man, I didn't know I didn't even know he got that close.
Yeah, he was like super close, and he barely missed it. And then, of course, you guys went off at Willamette, where I ran my still current PR.
Yeah, your freshman year 5Ks, your PR.
Dude, I didn't like. I wanted to like drop out of the warm up. I felt so bad.
Yeah, and then you just popped off.
Well, I PR'd by like 3 seconds.
That's still a PR though.
I ran 16:01.5.
It's gonna be such a flex when 5K and then you PR by like,
Dude,
I don't even know, like 40 seconds or something. Like
at PLU freshman year, I PR'd by like, I went from 16:30 to 16:04. I was like, oh, I PR'd by 26 seconds. And then right after that, I said, I'll never PR by that much ever again. And like Matt or Tarek or someone was like, I wouldn't be so sure. And now I'm like, come on, guys. My PR is 16:01 for 2 years.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna be a junior with a 16:01 as your PR.
Yes.
That's.
I'm so excited. Like,
Once you hop on the track, it's over.
Yeah, well, I broke my PR at regionals, supposedly.
You did?
Well, I ran a
Oh, okay, wait, no,
32:07.
those markers were like off.
Okay, but
That's
like,
what kept telling me. They were like pretty inaccurate.
yeah.
But you still, oh yeah, no, you still like, if you ran 16:07?
Yeah, I mean, the course was a little short, but I still think I think the mile was fairly on. Like,
I think so too.
And I went out in a 5:01.
Oh.
So when I say I went out a little aggressive, I mean like I went out a little aggressive.
Yeah, a little bit.
It felt good. I didn't feel like I was going out aggressively, but yeah, probably
You did.
sat back a little bit.
You were telling me like the day before too, like, you're like, yeah, Kev said that you need to,
Together.
that we should work together, or like he said that you needed to help Josh get like out harder, because for GNAX I went out like so slow.
Yeah. And then you didn't go with me again.
Well, you went out in 5:01, like what?
Yeah, I mean, you start out and you just run a little faster than pace, and then you settle in,
I guess. I probably should have gone harder, but I mean...
I mean, you gained the experience,
Yeah. I guess there's just a little part of me that's just always like, don't do it to him. But I just need to get rid of that and be like, do it to him,
Well, yeah, I'm like at conference you went out like deathly slow.
72. Oh wait, for cross or track?
I mean both, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like my 5K conference, because I was like, I went out hard for that.
Oh, well, I was talking about cross. I didn't know about
Oh,
track one.
yeah, cross I went out way too slow.
To be fair, it was in the snow, but
Right.
also I haven't looked this up, but is that Billings course like noticeably higher elevation, like when you're running?
I don't know. I don't think it is.
Because I don't know, I was like out of breath the last half of that race.
I mean, you would think you would be out of breath.
Like but I couldn't breathe. Like normally you can breathe still, like struggling, but it's fine. But I was just like, so I don't know. That was probably just me going out a little fast.
Just a little bit, just getting out a little hot.
Well, I was in like 30th place, like half a mile in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like I started out right where like top 30-ish. I was like, okay, this is good. But the only reason I was that high up is because I was the only person that wasn't running in the tire tracks. So,
Oh, you ran out in like the fresh snow,
yeah,
right?
well, like that. The start of this conference course, it turns pretty sharply at the start. But the tire tracks from the gator that drove in the snow, it was like way off of the like shortest line. So I was like, I'll run in the snow, and I passed like 20 people just like in 2 seconds, just effortlessly. It's like,
Nice.
I can take that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I blew up, and everyone was like, "Zach, we need you," and I'm like, "No, I'm trying." Yeah, so that was a great time.
Gotta love it.
But regionals I went out fast again, but I didn't die as much.
Yeah.
I do remember hearing people cheering at the finish for regionals and hearing your name. Like people are like, "Let's go, Zach! Let's go, Josh!" I'm like, "No." Because I knew that you were just like, oh man, I'm gonna get him.
I wasn't looking at I wasn't like I need to beat Zach, but like I saw you, and I was like, oh, I gotta get up there, like what I'm saying, like I was trying to catch as many people as I could.
It wasn't like I have to beat it, but like I know that you saw me. Like,
yeah. I was definitely getting up there.
Like how far out from the finish could you see me for?
I could see you for like a while. Like
Okay.
it was quite a while.
Because like I was kind of dying in the last half.
Yeah. I remember like not. It was like it might have been going into the last mile or so. Like I was running and I could see you and like. Oh, do I name drop who says this?
I mean, I think I know who you're talking about.
Somebody says go up to Zach or something, or like go catch Zach, and I'm like, okay, like
Yeah.
I'm trying.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the straightaway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You heard this person say that?
I didn't hear it. I wasn't close enough, but I know who was there.
Yeah. They were like, go catch Zach, and I was like, what? I'm trying. Like.
Yeah. No, and I remember going into the finish, like when we're in the low part of the course, running up the bumps the last time. Dude, I was jogging. I was legitimately jogging up the little hill. The last time I went up.
Yeah, like that.
And I just like hardcore cut this dude off, and because he elbowed me, he like cut me off and elbowed me, and then I cut him off, and I thought he was just gonna absolutely just blow by me.
Exactly.
And then he outkicked me, but it's fine.
So aggressive.
Yeah, dude. I'm just the most aggressive runner out there.
An absolute savage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At the Western 10K, that one was pretty brutal.
Yeah, that one was pretty rough too.
I remember actually, like, there were elbows. There were elbows getting thrown all over the place in the first mile. Because I was trying to stick with Henry in the first mile, which was a mistake. Because he went out so fast, and someone's watch beeped before we hit the mile marker, and they're like 5:03 or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was like 5:0 something low. And I was like, oh my gosh, I went out in like a 5:03.
I think it's kind of funny that you have me on this podcast and I fight the whole 10K title, yet during my podcast episode we're talking about 10K.
That's all we're talking about. It's just the 10K. The marathon too. You brought up the marathon trials.
I know. It's not really helping my case.
Not at all.
I can see myself getting into an argument about being a 10K guy, and one of you guys being like, "Oh well, on the podcast, all you talked about was 10K, so clearly you must like the 10K or something like that."
Well, and now you know that you brought it up, that specifically. We're going to say that.
Yeah, okay, now I made it even worse.
Trevor watches these all the way through, I'm pretty sure.
No way.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna listen to this?
Yeah, he'll probably listen to this. Sup, Trevor? He's
man.
the one who told me that you should be on it, and pretty late into the podcast, I was like, "Yeah, hit me up if you want to be on the podcast."
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know there was a podcast, but I'm glad that I'm on it.
I know, because you don't watch any of my stuff, which is
I
fine.
watch your stuff! I watch your stuff, bro!
No, it's not a bad thing. It's
why you gotta call me on the podcast like that?
The podcast you didn't realize existed?
I know, but you don't have to you don't have to say, I watch your stuff, bro.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I shout you out all the time.
I see it, dude. I get the shout outs, I appreciate them. I know which videos I get shouted out on.
Okay, I won't quiz you on it, but
don't, but
please.
Anything but I thought I was on spring break.
Yeah, dude, you're just stuck as a 10K guy. I mean, legitimately, you're like, yeah, I guess I'll try the 10K at War, and it was a mistake, dude.
I know.
I mean, it wasn't really because you're actually good at the 10K, but oh my gosh, it's just
it's just a funny thing to have, I guess. I'm definitely glad I did it. You know what I'm saying? But
you're a 10K guy who just really doesn't want to be a 10K guy, but you're gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. 10K is the 10K, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I'll say about it.
I'm just not a 10K guy.
Yeah. Also, are you gonna what's up with that mullet, by the way?
I got a haircut.
Right. Are you gonna why didn't you get the mullet? Is what we had this whole thing going on about you getting a mullet, and it never happened.
Shave his head. So basically,
I shaved Ethan's head yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Why?
Because he wanted to buzz his hair because his hair was getting too long for him, and he let me shave his head, and it was once I got to the top, because I did the sides first, but once I got to the top, I just went with the clippers, and it was just so satisfying.
Did you use a razor?
No, I used clippers, because he had clippers.
Oh, so you cut it all off?
Yeah, I put a 2-guard on it on the clippers, and I just shaved his head. But there's a video of me going right through the middle of his head with a with some clippers.
Oh,
It's like a reverse mohawk, you know, or it's like
dude,
there's hair on the sides and the middle's just like
gave him,
short.
you gave him the Grand Canyon look.
Dude, it was so tight. It just was like,
Dude, I don't think I could ever do that.
if you ever buzz your hair, you gotta let me know because I found a new hobby of mine.
Yeah, whenever anyone wants to do anything with their hair, it's gonna be you and Kirsten fighting for who gets to do it.
Yo, I'm gonna have to throw hands with Kirsten if it means I could do something with people's hair. You know,
Dude, I don't know.
it was super fun. Just like, zzz.
Just mowing right through.
It was we did like I don't actually know you're on like the Snapchat group chat, but we like we make fun of like people who like show off their haircuts, like me and Donovan, because like there's people on like Instagram. I'm not gonna drop names, but like whoever's listening to this, like if Donovan or somebody's listening to this, he knows who I'm talking about. But
Literally,
there's somebody that we know about.
5 people at most will listen to this, and we're 47 minutes in, so like maybe Trevor is maybe still listening.
Maybe. Are you gonna edit this at all? Or are you gonna like
I might. We'll see.
just put it in bulk?
It's gonna be a lot of work. I have a whole like long process that I'm gonna have to go through just to like upload it already. So, but continue.
Okay, yeah. There's this one guy that we make fun of for showing off haircuts on Instagram, and he like has like rap music playing in the background. And so when I cut Ethan's hair, we had like a black and white filter, and we had like a bunch of emojis on like the screen, and then we were playing like some weird rap song by DaBaby. I just mowed right through the middle of his head, and it was just it's beautiful.
Dude, I legitimately don't know who you're talking about, but it sounds great.
Yeah, I don't.
But like, yeah, don't name drop.
I'm really censoring myself for this podcast, dude. I'm trying my best.
Dude, now you know what it's like being me, except I don't censor myself ever.
Yeah, you're just yourself.
Yeah, I just like, dude, if I am like anywhere and there's like kids, I don't have to censor myself. I get to say whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
We're just built different, you know?
Yeah, but then like, you know, I'm not following you around with like a sensor beep to, you know.
Yeah. it's like the
long runner.
Long run. Yeah.
Dude, that was so bad.
That was awesome.
I remember one or two people asking me like, why did you censor what Josh said? I'm like, well, you see, it was the only appropriate move.
Henry kind of like inspired me to do it though, because he definitely said something like that, and like I don't know if like you picked it up on like the video or not.
No, I did.
So
you
I was
guys
like,
were just having a conversation.
so,
You remember,
so
you remember the really cinematic shot of you, Henry, and Donovan running past the camera?
Sure.
It's like I put a filter on it. It's like super cropped.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what that was. It's just censorship. Because here on the XCRunner channel, we don't promote freedom of speech.
Yeah, none of that.
We don't do that here.
What even is that? I've never.
Dude, I legitimately don't know.
Yeah.
It's not something that we have here.
Yeah.
It's some foreign concept.
For sure.
Like,
what are you gonna like title this podcast? By the way, like, do you have like a name for your podcast?
you know, I usually just kind of come up with stuff on the spot when I'm like uploading it. But
right.
I don't know. What do you think I should name it?
I don't know, cause like podcast names are pretty hard to make up. Like they have to be like really clever.
Are you talking about like not just this one, but like all of them?
Yeah, like all of them.
Okay, yeah. Because like the first one, I just legitimately the title of the video, air quotes there, on video, is like the XCRunner podcast, because I had nothing. But, yeah, we'll see. I might try and figure something out. I don't know. I'm really bad at, like, naming things. Like, I'm actually the worst at, like, giving things titles and names. I don't understand it.
Your YouTube channel's literally called XCRunner.
Yeah. I'm surprised that wasn't taken.
Me too.
Like, honestly, I'm glad I didn't have to come up with a second name, because, like, I wouldn't have been able to.
You're like, well, looks like I'm not starting a YouTube channel anymore.
Yeah. It would have been tragic. We never would have had all of the beautiful content that I've made. That
yeah, I know, right? Like,
everyone always, dude. I'm not gonna, just to keep the trend here. I'm not gonna name drop any names or anything. Not to name any names, but sometimes people will watch my videos while I'm, like, there.
no way.
It's just so weird.
Like, while you're sitting next to them or something?
Yeah, like, I'll be, like, hanging out with people or, like, doing stuff or, like, eating or whatever, like, and people will just pull my stuff up. Or, like, someone will be like, oh, I didn't realize you had a YouTube channel, and then, like, what is it called? And then they just start watching my videos. And it's just, like, it's so weird. Like, it's fine, but it's so... Like, do you know how many times I've seen all of my videos and, like, heard my own voice, and I know exactly what I'm gonna say, because, like, I make them.
Right.
So, then people watch them, and I'm just like, okay, are they gonna laugh at this joke that I make? Or, no? Okay, rethink that one.
It's probably really painful to, like, have somebody, like, watch your video while you're there, and they just have a blank expression the whole entire time.
Yeah, and it's just like,
Like, you put in something funny, and you thought it was, like, absolutely hilarious, and then, like, somebody's watching it, and it's just blank, like, just no emotion.
Even when people think it's, like, my jokes are funny, it's still like, aha, yeah. Because, like, I knew what was gonna happen. And I'm just like, I'm listening to my own voice back, and I'm just like, which I've gotten more used to, but it's still always weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, it's a great time.
It might be weird for me if, once I listen to this episode, and I'm, like, listening to my voice, because I'm going to be like, like, no!
Yeah, if you listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, it's like, I feel like you get used to it eventually, but it's just, the first few times you hear your voice back, it's just, like, the ugliest thing ever. It's like, please, I don't ever want to hear my voice ever again.
Like, is this really what I sound like? Like, when I talk to people, this is what they have.
This is what people hear. So I'm gonna just stop talking now.
I'm subjecting people to all of this. Like, it's just like, why did I... All the time. Every single time I open my mouth.
Yeah, it's like meeting new people, like when I came my freshman year to, like, tryout camp, and it's like, I didn't talk very much. Like,
If it makes you feel better, Trevor didn't either, and I'm gonna name drop Trevor because I feel like that's
well,
pretty
we've name
reasonable.
dropped Trevor so many times.
Yeah, well,
He's like the only one watching this.
I'm gonna call him out on the podcast, and I mean, we're like what, like we're pretty deep into this,
We're
so I mean,
almost an hour in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna name drop Trevor. I tried talking to him on the first week of tryout camp, and he just was not having my stuff. He was just not talking to me at all.
No.
And I was just trying to be like a good person, like, you know, like open up and just like try to talk to him during dinner, and nothing.
No.
And I was like, wow, I hate this Trevor guy. Like this guy Trevor sucks.
Well, yeah, like I was for the longest time, my freshman year, I was like, wow, this guy has literally not once talked to me ever.
Trevor?
Yeah. And this is like, I don't know, in the winter. Like, after cross-country season ended, like, we're, like, maybe end of fall quarter, maybe early winter quarter. And I remember trying to talk to him once, and I'm just like, okay, never doing that again.
Trevor, if you're listening to this, you suck.
Yeah, clearly. No, Trevor's great, but, like, I've talked to him about this before, and he's like, yeah, I know what happens.
Just not a social guy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but, I did tell Trevor that if I managed to get you on the podcast, that he would have to go on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
So Trevor's gonna be the next episode?
No, I think that, one of my other friends is gonna be next week, but then the week after that I'll probably get Trevor.
Okay, is he, like, a friend from back home?
Yeah, so it's the dude who does a lot of the camera work when I'm back home.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, well, he's not really, like, on camera a lot, but he's super chill. He actually, like, puts up with me asking him to film a ton of stuff. Which I feel awful about asking people to film workouts for me. Because, like, hey, could you, ride your bike next to me and, like, point this camera towards me the whole time?
Yeah, no, that definitely could be a little...
So,
I guess. Yeah.
it's a great time. But, I mean, that's how you get the, the tempo workouts and the track workouts and stuff that I filmed. Like, that's literally the only way to do it. Unless you want to hold the camera yourself, which is just, like, it's just not good quality.
like the 3x5 workout?
Yeah, like, I still got some content, but, like, it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was just funny to see, like, your, like, progression, though. Like, you filming yourself doing it, and you're like, alright, first one, like...
Like, I'm filming a decent amount, and then I'm filming less, and then I'm like, nothing. Like, the start, and then once I'm done. Just like, ouch.
Yeah, no, like, that's how you know you're going through some stuff. It's just like, there's, like, less, like...
Footage.
There's less film. There's less footage.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
Dude. And, like, before I got my, like, new, like, GoPro thing from my friend, I would just carry my phone. And carrying your phone while running is, like, I hate it so much.
I do it all the time.
But, like, I don't. So, like, it's super weird, and it just feels like I'm carrying, like, something super heavy the whole time.
It's like a giant baton, essentially.
Yeah. Which should concern you, since the last time you had a baton, you dropped it.
Okay, I did not drop it. Whoa.
Oh, Donovan never had it to begin with, so you definitely dropped it.
It was not my fault.
It was definitely both of your guys' fault.
How was it my fault?
You let go.
He ran into me. What was I supposed to do? Or I ran into him. Like, what was I supposed to do?
I don't know. Hold on to the baton until he had it?
I put it in his hand. And then he didn't move. I was like, oh, okay.
Do we host a virtual 4x4 by grade?
Where we just run our fastest 400 split?
Yeah, we all record ourselves running a 400. And
Oh, okay.
I will edit them all together, side by side.
I'm down.
And then we can watch the progression of... I mean, we'll know just from the split times which team wins, but we'll be able to watch the progression.
Yeah, me and Spence have to do a virtual 1500 because he was talking mad smack.
Was he?
Yeah, he was talking... Were you not there?
I might have been. I don't know.
He was like... He said he could beat me in a 15, and I was like, first of all, stop it. Like...
Stop it.
So...
Get some help.
Yeah, I was just like, come on, bro. Like... Come on. Like...
Yeah, no, I mean, I've had the same conversations with Spence, and it's like, dude...
He did?
Well, it's just like, you know, I'm a 5K 15 guy right now, and he's like an 800 15 guy. So
Right.
it's like, the 15.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, I think it'd be a good race. And he's like, dude, I would smoke you. I'm like, I think that we would have a good race. And it's like,
Dude,
nah,
come on.
easy.
It's like, yeah. I think he probably thinks he has an upper hand on me because I do like longer distance stuff. But like, dude, I can drop like a pretty solid 15.
No,
like, come on.
That's just Spencer's personality.
It's like, dude,
The guy's just a beast.
like, come on, bro. So I mean, if he's really about it, then I'll throw down a virtual 1500.
Yeah, well, neither of you guys are doing speed right now.
Screw it, dude. We're doing it.
Yeah, like he just started running like a few days ago.
Did he actually?
Yes.
Oh no.
But he's gonna hop on the grind, is what he said, to build towards summer.
Okay, well at least he's running. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's like, I mean, you have to be running. Like, if you want a shot in the fall, like, literally,
yeah,
no one's safe.
yeah. No, it's crazy out here now.
It's like, if you don't train, you will get cut.
Yeah, which is good.
It's motivating.
Like for sure, it's a good spot to be in. Like you know your team's gonna be solid.
Yeah, I know. I was texting BC, and he was, he's like, yeah, really excited for what you guys are going to do in the fall. And I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Shout out BC. You think BC will listen to this?
Probably not, but I mean, he has watched some of my stuff before.
Actually?
Yeah, I remember after, it was like in the winter or something, he was like, yeah, you should have made a video out of our trip to conference. And I was like, you should have told me beforehand, and I would have.
Yeah. Dang, I didn't know he was, like, aware.
Yeah, BC is an OG. He's an OG
Yeah.
viewer.
Shout out BC, man.
Yeah. Although I texted him, because, like, I reached out to him, and my text was literally like, yo, BC, how's it going? And I was like, this seems right.
Yeah, he called me about, like, my training program, and I was like, because I was like trying to make like a training plan for like this next 6 weeks or so.
Yeah.
And he calls me and I pick up and I'm like, yo, what's good, BC? And he's like, hey Josh, what you up to? And I'm like, I'm chilling. And he's like, okay, that's good. Anyway.
Yeah, he responded to my text. I'm like, yo, how's it going? He's like, hey Zach, and then like an ellipses. I'm like, this guy. This guy loves the guy's team so much.
Yeah. I can just like drop an F-bomb to him too, and he's like totally cool with it, which is like so nice. Like,
yeah, just don't say anything bad about the environment.
The environment?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, it was this thing during camp that happened.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm not cultured enough to know what's going on, so I mean...
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Just so we don't have to avoid name dropping any. Yeah, dude, but we have been going for an hour and 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, is this too long? Like...
No, it's not too long. It's just like, do you have any directed things that you want to discuss before we start to slowly wrap it up?
Nah, man. I mean, I kind of just was like... I was just like thinking about like before I got on here, I was like, man, I wonder what this is gonna be like. But like it just ended up being like a normal conversation, which is like really nice.
I mean, I don't know, have you listened to many podcasts before, or?
I've listened to like like David Ribich and Josh Kerr's podcast.
Oh, the Sit and Kick podcast.
Yeah, I listened to Sit and Kick. Yeah. Shout out to David Ribich.
Yeah,
I'm sure
my
he's
man Dave, who's definitely watching an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's definitely tuning in.
I'll send him an Instagram DM and be like, "Hey, shouted you out on my podcast. Wondering if you could do a shout out for me now."
Yeah. You might get him on here. You never know.
Yeah, I'll be like, dude, I have a podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
I shouted you out, sit and kick.
Yeah. Shout out as many people as you can. Shout out the athlete special. Get him on here.
Yeah, dude, I think he went on someone's podcast, but like
He did. He went on like a couple people's podcast.
what's the oh man, how am I forgetting this dude's channel name? I hate
Zach Levitt.
No, not that dude. It's the Running Productions. Is it just Running Productions?
Total Running Productions or Total
Running Productions? Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude's pretty lit. He went on someone's podcast.
Yeah, get him on here. Get everybody on here. Nick Simmons, where you at?
Nick Simmons. Dude, yeah, you can do the pacer test. Well,
It's like you have to race him. Like you know how he does like a race me and win $100.
yeah, it's a
It's
virtual
like race me and be on my podcast. Like
yeah, dude. The athlete special did a pacer test.
really?
Yeah, he did like 135.
Is that good? I don't know if
I
that's
don't
like.
know. It's like everyone talks about their pacer test scores, but like everyone's is like different because like
Right.
PE teachers in elementary, middle, and high school like they aren't gonna actually like wheel out a 20-meter stretch.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I like in the 9th grade before I was a runner, I scored like a 111.
Dang.
But like we did it in a gym, and we just ran between two lines that were like on either side of like a basketball court.
Mhm.
And it probably wasn't actually like 20 meters, but it's whatever, you know. I scored 111, and I ran a 6:20 mile. So,
Flying, dude.
yeah, it was better than my previous year's like 14 some minute mile.
Yeah.
So that was great. I was very slow.
Yeah.
Um,
Weren't we all though?
but yeah, dude, podcasts are so weird. It's mostly just an excuse. I've been thinking about this. It's I haven't shaved in about a month. So because I'm making a podcast and it's no videos are involved, I don't have to.
What's the whole like facial like hair setup looking like now since you haven't shaved for a month? Like what is that even looking like?
So I have and everything that I'm about to talk about is all just like really bad, like wispy, like prepubescent facial hair, right? I have some sideburns going.
Okay.
Very very light sideburns. I have
Okay.
the little bit of like chin hair.
Oh,
in my
yep.
mouth.
Classic.
The right under my mouth, that little bit there, and
Right.
then the stash that doesn't connect in the middle.
Dude, that's sounding like basically my beard.
Except your beard is like actually good.
You're getting there, dude. Trust me, you'll get there.
Dude, literally every Josh I know has been
Your dad?
grow facial hair.
Your dad?
I've known actually a lot of Joshes, like a shocking number of Joshes.
Really?
Yeah, I had a high school teammate named Josh. I guess maybe not every Josh that I've known, but yeah, this dude on my high school team who's definitely not watching this, but shout out Josh. I have a route that I run named after him back home.
Nice.
But he, you know, like freshman, sophomore year, I mean, he could grow a full face of just hair.
Dude, that's actually pretty crazy. He was probably only like 14 too, right?
14, 15, 16, he's just like full beard, you know, sideburns, mustache, like everything.
That's nuts.
He had to shave like every day.
That's insane.
But it's insane, but he was Mormon, so I mean, what are you gonna expect?
Yeah,
Like, dude, Mormons are just legendary.
I guess.
He ran like a 5:0 something mile freshman year, off of doing wrestling in the winter.
Some people, man, it just be like that.
Like, him and I were just rivals in that track season, because I ran
Yeah.
5:02, and he ran like 5:03 or 4 or something.
And you're rivals with the facial hair too.
Yeah. I mean, he's growing facial hair. I'm growing facial hair. We're not gonna say who is better at that, but
Yeah.
no, I mean, not to brag or anything, but I've been growing facial hair for many years now.
Go off.
Yeah,
Off.
I've been shaving it for just as long because it's disgusting. I remember I didn't shave for like 2 months during cross country season. Oh,
Like this year?
yeah.
Yeah, it was getting there. It was pretty long.
I think
I remember.
I shaved before like Apple Ridge,
Mm-hmm.
and then I didn't shave until the week of regionals.
Jeez.
And I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore
Yeah, no, that's rough.
because it was just disgusting. But
When I grew out my beard, I didn't shave the whole track season, like of my senior year of high school, and so like I got to the end of it, and it was like 3 months, and it was just like disgusting. Like it was like curling into my mouth.
ew.
It was bad.
Okay, but see, the thing is like, what you say is disgusting. I mean, you can like go and actually like get your you can get your beard worked on and stuff, and it actually looks nice. There's
Right.
nothing that like a barber can do to your face other than shave it. Like,
You can get like filler, dude. That'd be sick.
filler.
Yeah, there's like filler that people put in their beards to like make it look like thicker, I guess, or like more full. You can just it's like paint essentially, but like
Dude,
you can get that in your beard. You'll be looking.
Filler in my beard, and it would just look thicker because you could still see the filler.
It would just look like straight paint on your face.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to do that for this cross country season. I'll come in for camp and I'll just have a full
Just have
beard.
to. Yeah, it's just painted on.
Okay. So. Okay. I have a couple notes on the side of my screen. And
Okay.
we've talked about most of them, but one thing that's not even on here. I have a couple questions, like almost survey-style questions for you
Okay.
regarding people on the team, so that people, like the general populace that isn't watching this wouldn't get it, but people that are in the know might know,
I know.
and that's why you know. So, like, who on, like, these are gonna be like a lot of who on the team blank questions.
Oh, so it's like the question I did with the
Yeah, it's just like that, actually.
sick.
Except not
Sick.
like that at all. Because I don't think I would want to ask. Anyways, like, who in, like, a proper, like zombie apocalypse, like, purge sort of situation, apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Who's dying first? Who's thriving?
Let's see.
You can go.
I would definitely be one of the people to die. Like I'd be like one of the people to die first. I think.
Out of the guys
That's
and
the-
girls.
Oh, guys and girls.
Well, I mean, you can go just one side and then both if you really want to.
Okay, for guys.
Yeah, give me one answer for each on each side.
Okay, wait. Let me pull up the roster just in case,
Oh my gosh.
because I can't like remember who's on the team like that. You know,
Yeah.
like I know who's on the team, but like if I look at it, then like I'll know. You know.
Yeah. Well, a name will
Those-
just pop out at you and be like, ah, yes.
Yeah, like oh that person for sure. So let's see here.
Yeah, I just thought it might be kind of cool to ask some of these questions, and then if I have more people on, I can ask them the same or other questions and kind of get a kind of running tally and see kind of what happens.
Okay, so on the guys' team, either me or Ben would die first, I think.
Okay.
Ben would be like... Ben would like... Ben would like try to be friends with like a zombie. it would just murder him. Or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, Mateo might die first, maybe, too. Ooh.
Mateo?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Why would Mateo die first?
I don't know, I should think he would die first.
Ouch.
I'll say myself, though. I'll say myself. I think I'll die first. Trevor will live the longest.
Trevor, okay.
Yeah, because, like, he knows how to, like, hunt and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
On the girls'
I'm
team...
surprised you didn't say me would die first, but...
Oh, yeah!
But, you know, you already said...
I already said me. I just know I would die first, because, like... I don't know how to, like, camp or anything. Like, I don't go camping. I don't know how to handle, like, a survival situation.
Dude.
I think that's why, like, I watched The Walking Dead, and I watched, like, 4 episodes, and it just freaked me out way too much, and I couldn't watch it. I think that's why it freaked me out, because I was like, if this actually happened, I'm screwed.
I mean, most people would be.
Yeah, but I was like, me especially, like, I am done
You
for.
can just offer to do people's taxes, you know?
Yeah.
TurboTax goes down, I got you.
I got you. On the girls' team, let's see. I don't even know the girls' team that well, so I feel like my answer will be like an uneducated
You
like
just don't
answer.
know,
You know?
then that's, like, then just don't.
I think Meredith will die first
Okay.
because I don't know. She just seems like somebody who'd die first, and then like I think Caitlin Gore would probably live the longest.
Caitlin Gore? Okay.
Yeah, she'd like I think she'd mess up some zombies or something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yep.
I think Kay would also be a contender.
Oh yeah, dude. Holy crap, Kay would. Yeah. I'm changing my answer to Kay actually. Kay would. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's Kay's my answer. Kay's my answer for
Okay.
last.
Yeah, Kay is a beast.
Yeah, she is.
Shout out Kay Lester.
Yeah, she's definitely watching this.
Definitely, yeah, 100%.
100%.
Definitely, like an hour 20 in.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are people gonna do other than watch?
Yeah, we're quarantined.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Okay. Who on the team do you think looks and acts the oldest, and then vice versa, looks and acts the youngest?
So like looks and ask, is that like one person, or is it like one that looks the oldest and one that acts the oldest?
I mean, you can differentiate between the two if you feel like you should.
I feel like I look the oldest because I have a beard, but I definitely don't act the oldest, you know?
Yeah. Give me who looks and who acts separately, and then give me the average.
The average?
Yeah.
I think I probably look like the oldest because like I have a beard.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like Trevor probably acts the oldest.
yeah, he's definitely the most mature out of all of us, or just the most like.
He's retired.
Yeah, he's a boomer. He's definitely a boomer. Yeah, and then for youngest, probably Ian's a pretty young looking guy, you know. Like I feel like
Ian?
you look at that guy and he's like, oh, he's a freshman. And then who acts the youngest? Probably I'm pretty like immature, so I'd probably have to say me.
Yeah. I mean, you know when to be mature, though, which is good. But
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
you're not
But-
just, like, in, like a job interview, like...
Woo! Maybe Will for acting youngest, because I set myself for looking oldest, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go with Will for acting youngest.
Okay. I'm glad that you didn't say me for looks youngest.
You're like 6 feet tall, dude. Like that's not like.
I know, but like a lot of people have been like, yeah, you kind of like. If I had to like look at everyone and be like, oh, who's the youngest on the team, based on like how they look and act, I'd like.
It'd be you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh.
Hey.
Which like, catch me in 30 years, guys.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
But
I would say that those are my answers.
okay. Lit.
I don't want to go into the girls one because I don't think I know that well. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have like an answer for that.
Okay. In a I didn't come up with these beforehand. Really, I'm just kind of winging it at this point.
Oh, you're winging it? Dang.
So in a 400-meter hurdles.
Hurdles?
Yeah, 400 hurdles. Yeah. Who, excluding all the actual steeple runners, who wins?
Is Trevor a steeple guy?
No.
I don't want to say Trevor. That's a cop-out answer, though.
Okay, don't count Trevor.
You boy, obviously. I'm taking that.
You're taking it? You're taking the dub?
I'm taking it.
Okay, but
I'm popping off.
who gets last?
Will Miller.
Actually, I've seen Spencer jump over a hurdle.
How's that look?
It's pretty ugly, and Will has run the steeple before.
He has?
Yeah. He ran a 2K back in high school.
Did he run it fast?
He ran like 7 minutes, which is what I ran in high school. Not that I ran fast, but...
Yeah, I mean... Huh. Well, Spence is like a... He has like speed, though, you know?
I know, but dude, his form was just so bad.
Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Will. I think I'm gonna go with Will because he just like I don't think he has like any like short speed like that, you know.
Yeah. No, like 52-second. Yeah, dude. Hardest workout in college, hardest workout in high school.
In college, probably 12, 4, 8, 16 at 5K
Dude,
is probably the hardest.
I'm doing that one next week.
Dude, that one is rough.
It's so hard.
It hurts so bad.
Like, I didn't do it last year, but I've only heard the horror stories.
Cause like you go from, it's like so you do the 12 and like
No,
that already hurts.
It was the 16 first, and the 12's at the end.
Or sorry, yeah. Or no, is it?
That's what it has on the paper from last year.
Is it not 12, 4, 8, 16?
I think that maybe it was, and then Kev changed it for last year.
Oh, okay. I think I did 12, 4, 8, 16.
Okay. Anyways, some combination of all of those DMR distances.
Yeah, and it was... You might be right, honestly. Because that is the DMR like order now that I think about it. I might be getting it mixed up. So what was it?
12, 4, 8. No, it's a 12, and then an 8, and then a 4, and then 16.
Right, that's what it is. You're right. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's so hard, though, because you go from the 400, 200 recovery, and it's like mile. It's like, what? Like,
It's basically a 2K.
it hurts so bad. And, like, you're already, like, the 12, like, hurts enough because it's a 1200, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, well, let's get this 8 done. The 8 doesn't feel as bad, but, like, you're still in pain.
Yeah, and
And
then
then,
4.
like, you get a 4, and then you're like, all right, whatever, that's fine. And then you get the 16, and it's like, oh my god, like,
Just not good.
it's not good at all. That's definitely the hardest one in college. In high school, I had to do 16 by 400, or no, 18 by 400 at, like, we didn't really have like paces, so I just ran like 74s. So I did 18 by 400 at like 74 with like a minute recovery.
Okay.
And that one, that's the one that sticks out to me because I remember at the end of it, I was just like dying.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But high school, you know, that's.
Yeah, I feel like high school workouts are usually a lot like harder, but like, or like there are harder workouts, but
right.
You know, it's just people going like just dropping the hammer and running like a workout as hard as they can.
Yeah, you don't really know how to train in high school.
No, I definitely didn't.
Yeah. And everyone thinks that, like, they have, like, one workout that's, like, so crazy and it's, like, the hardest workout ever, though, you know?
Yeah, but then you talk about it and then someone's like, well, but I did this.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I had this workout and we did and it's like, oh my god.
Like, I had some hard workouts, but then someone's like, wow, but I did 4 more reps and 30 seconds faster. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like, someone, you gotta, like, people gotta, like, top each other. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It's, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's why I'm not talking about my hardest workouts.
I know your hardest college one, at least.
My hardest college one? What? Oh, yeah. The 3x5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, last year we did 4x-K.
4x1K?
Yeah, 4x1K in track. But it was progressive from 10K to 5K, and it really shouldn't have been that hard. But
yeah, that doesn't sound bad.
I was anemic.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that'll do it to you.
I was dying. I was, like, not even hitting pace by the third one. And then the fourth one, I was like, okay, Kev keeps yelling at me to hit pace, so I'm going to race the fourth one. I'm going to run the fourth one all out.
Yeah.
And I did that. And I ran, like, slow end of pace.
It'd be like that sometimes, bro.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Man. But yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Yeah, dude. Those high school memories.
Yo, high school, man. You can never let go of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
The glory days.
all college is just talking about high school.
Oh my god.
Which I'm not even, like, entirely wrong. Like, a lot of people talk about a lot of high school a lot of the
Yes.
time.
It's like, alright, dude.
Which, I get it. It's like for people that ran in middle school, when they get to high school, it's like everyone's like, shut up about your middle school running. No one cares.
Wait, we're not supposed to talk about middle school running anymore? I still talk about middle school running to this day.
Yeah, did you run in middle school?
Yeah, I did, but like, those were my glory days, you know?
Dude, I also ran one track season in middle school.
Oh, really? I ran 2.
I ran the 800 because the mile was too long.
Yeah,
I wasn't good at sprinting.
I remember like hearing about the mile and being like, "Oh my god, the mile's crazy!" And then you get to like high school and it's like, "There's a 2 mile," and then you get to college and like 10K.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I gotta run 25 laps.
Like what?
Ew.
Yeah.
But I could never be a 10K guy.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, you know. I mean, what, your track 10K PR is, like, faster than mine by, like, over 2 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you did it once, though, in my defense.
You've done it twice.
When'd you do it twice?
No, you've done it twice.
No, I'm saying you did it once.
Yeah.
And I did it twice, so it's like...
Yeah, but your PR is from your first one.
Yeah, god dang it.
Dude, that was so bad. It was
a great time.
That was awful. Is that the craziest race conditions you've ever had, or would you give that to conference?
For track? What do you, like, are you saying, like, for track season, is that the craziest conditions I had, or do you, like...
For any race.
Well, definitely Billings. Well, oh man, which one was worse? Because my sophomore year for regionals, That one was like crazy because
Really cold.
it was like 14 degrees.
Yeah. Didn't you do a what was it? You guys did the President's Day Dash?
Oh man, that one was that one was pretty rough too. That was like
Road 5K.
yeah, and it was like all iced. Like we were like gonna try to run like actual times, but then we saw the conditions, and me, Trevor, and Don were like, well, never mind. Like
It's just jog it in.
yeah, and then we ran like 19-minute 5Ks.
Hey.
Hey.
I ran a 19-minute 5K. I don't remember when the last time I did that was, but I know I have.
Yeah, me too. I've done it for sure. Like in high school, like I went to the Bellevue Invite my junior year, and the race was like supposed to be like at like I think like 3 or something, and it got pushed back to like 9 p.m. because they were running that late.
How do you run 6 hours behind schedule?
They ran so late because they had so many like heats of the mile and like heats of the 800 and stuff like that, and they ran so late. And I ran at 9 o'clock. I ran like a 9:40. I ran my PR or my junior year PR. I ran like 9:49.
Yeah.
That was my first time breaking 10 too. Like I ran at 9:49.
Dude,
and it was like nuts.
My first time breaking 10, I ran 9:50.
Dude, yeah. I guess there's just something about like breaking 10 for the first time and just
It was
absolutely.
also the only time I've broken 10.
Oh.
Except for maybe at regionals.
Yeah, maybe. Like
Maybe. I don't know.
maybe.
The split I heard someone yell 56. So it's like 10:56 is pretty. Wait a second. I remember I went to a dual meet once at Curtis High School, and it was supposed to end at a reasonable hour, but we were leaving and it was dark. It was like 7 or 8 p.m. because they ran like 20 heats of the boys 100 because they had their entire Curtis High School football team run the
100,
and they didn't get times for anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the point of doing that then?
They got electronic times, which were pretty sketchy electronic times, but they got electronic times for the first 3 finishers in every race.
What?
And then hand times for everybody else that they even got hand times for. Some people didn't get any results.
That's actually so stupid.
Yeah, I warmed up 3 times for the 1600.
Nice.
And I was definitely like nowhere close to the fastest dude.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just sat on me. Literally everyone sat on me for the first like 800, and I didn't know why I was leading. I was going out at like 5-minute pace. Little did I know.
Little did you know.
They were just sitting and then they just took off.
It'd be like that sometimes, bro. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, I don't. It's literally the worst thing when people just sit on you and then kick.
Yeah, I know. Are you like throwing shade at me for something? I don't know if that's like.
No, but like.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, did I do that? I don't remember ever doing that.
No, you don't sit and kick. You just like don't sit and then kick.
All right, sick. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember ever doing that, but I mean.
No, I mean, if you want, like, the closest thing is like the Idaho 3K that we ran, but.
I didn't even sit. I just fell off.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It definitely sucks when that happens. I mean, when stuff like that happens.
Oh my gosh, we're an hour 30 in. An hour 35 in. Alright, thanks for watching, or listening. Do you want to say any closing words that I can edit in? Any shout-outs, any plugs?
Shout out Kev, shout out BC, shout out to XCRunner for putting me on the being the first guest on the podcast. It's pretty sick. Kanye for president 2024. Yeah, no, that's all I got.
Alright, well, and I think that's it.
Sick.